Hi grade 3, today I'm going to read you a book called The Broken Bird, and you will need this book for all your reading tasks this week, so you'll be able to revisit this video every time you need to. A Broken Bird, A Tale of True Love by Michael Broad. When Broken Bird hatched from his egg, he didn't know he was different from the other birds. It was only when his brothers began to point and laugh at him that he realised he only had one wing. Broken Bird looked inside his shell to make sure he hadn't left it behind, but the other wing was nowhere to be found. As time went by, his brothers grew big and strong, gobbling up all the big fat juicy worms. They didn't give Broken Bird a chance. "You don't need the best worms," they teased. "You'll never fly with just one wing." Poor Broken Bird was only left with the small thin ones. While both his brothers learned to fly, Broken Bird began to build himself another wing. But it wouldn't flap and it kept falling off. A single tear rolled down Broken Bird's beak. The day came when his brothers started stretching their wings to fly away. Broken Bird was left all alone. "Never mind," he said, "I shall use my 2 feet instead." True, walking wasn't as much fun as flying, but Broken Bird met lots of creatures along the way who had no wings at all, although they could swim and slither or run fast. "I just don't belong here," sighed Broken Bird. "Maybe," he thought, suddenly feeling better, "maybe I'm a city bird." And he set off, leaving the woods behind. When he reached the city, it was night time. Broken Bird's legs were very tired. It was very noisy and everything moved so quickly. Broken Bird started to feel scared. Broken Bird looked for a quiet place to sleep, away from all the bustle. Bustle's a new word you might want to look up later. He whistled a happy tune to cheer himself up. Soon he realised someone else was whistling too. When he looked round, he saw a yellow beak poking out of a cardboard box. "Hello," said Broken Bird. "Hello," said a little yellow beak. "Why don't you come out so that I can see you?" asked Broken Bird. "Because I don't want to scare you," said the beak from inside the box. "You won't scare me, I promise," said Broken Bird, crossing his feathers on his wings. The yellow beak belonged to a yellow bird. Broken Bird thought she was the most beautiful thing he'd ever seen. "My name's Broken Bird. What's yours?" "Scary Bird," she replied shyly. "My sisters told me a bird with one wing would scare people away." "I only have one wing too," said Broken Bird. "My brothers told me a bird that can't fly must be broken." They looked at each other for a moment, not knowing what to say, and then they started laughing. It was the first time either of them had ever laughed, and they were not sure how to stop. They talked and laughed until the sun came up. In the morning, Broken Bird and Scary Bird left the city and returned to the woods. Broken Bird showed his friend his favourite tree, and they all set to work, building a special nest. Life was good. And after lots of practice and 2 very strong wings between them, they even learned to fly.